Hello, YouTube. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the video. What did you do today? Every time I go live on Wednesday, it's always the same thing. Worked from home. We went to get our groceries, had dinner. I watched a show on Disney Plus called Grandfathered. Have you seen Grandfathered? It's very, very funny. I really like it, but I'm almost done it, which is quite sad. I see Lori's here, or Lori was fighting a long-lasting virus. I'm sorry, Lori. I hope you feel better really soon. Lisa's here. Hi, Lisa. Mr. Ranger Lab is here, but won't be able to chat for the first 15 to 20 minutes. No problem. Welcome to the stream. And Anastasia, thank you for joining us. Today I'm excited to talk about the changes that Sensi has recently made to its compensation plan and other aspects of its payment structure. And I know this is old news, but I've been thinking about doing it for a while, and I took a long time picking what video I wanted to do because a lot of them on YouTube were about general feelings towards the changes, and I wanted the in-depth details of it. So I think I picked a good one for us to listen to and learn about the Sensi changes together today. Before I was setting it up and it was not working. Oh, see, I just cut out again. My internet connection was real shit. So if it's not able to work, I'll turn my camera off and we'll just do this and I'll just talk. But I would like to have my face on it, or maybe I can do this because then it makes it a little bit bigger. But we'll see how it goes. It might not work. If you're not aware, Sensi is a what do you call it? Home sent MLM. They sell wax melters where you put it in a little pot, it melts, and it smells pretty. It just makes your home smell nice. Okay, I'm ready. This is from a lady called From Happily Scented Life. And a good amount of views for a small channel as well. Okay, let's go.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy here, Independent.
My connection sucks already. When I was practicing this, 1.35 didn't seem too fast, and now it seems too fast. That's weird how that happens. Let's try again.
Consultant with Happily Scented /rant. The information pertaining to this video, it deals more with Sensi consultants, but I do feel as if customers are also going to be affected by these changes. So I wanted to do a quick video.
Okay, for a while, we're not going to have my face on the screen, and we'll see if that works. Turn the camera off. No face on the screen. Maybe this will work. Okay, let's keep going.
Give you guys my reaction to them and move on from it, basically. So I figured I would do this video while I'm getting ready for work today. So I've had a chance to read the articles very thoroughly, figure out in layman's terms what the heck Sensi was trying to convey with their verbiage, because we all know they are not the greatest when it comes to using words that are understood by the common man or woman. So
it's funny she's saying that Sensi CEOs, they don't use words in layman terms that your average person could understand. We see that a lot with MLM distributors, MLM CEOs, MLM coaches. If you use big fancy words, anything you say is going to sound very impressive, and people, if they think that you're really intelligent, then they're more likely to believe you.
There were several bulletins that were announced on the workstation last night. I got multiple responses from people. Honestly, this week is welcome back week at the college, so
it's off. I'm not even showing myself and my connection sucks. I'm sorry. I was hoping it would be better. I'm curious. Every time there's just one dot of service, I'm like, can people hear me? Can you hear me right now? I'm sorry. It's frustrating me.
And I don't ever think to check the workstation other than on a Thursday, because normally that's when we got all of our new information was on Thursdays. And now for some reason, since he's just like, willy-nilly announcing information. So if you're like a newer,
Isn't that interesting? Some reason Sensi is now willy-nilly announcing information in the workstation. Interesting how there are changes that are really going to impact customers and distributors. And it's just from the way she's making it seem, that is just a quick announcement. Maybe it wasn't really advertised throughout the distributor network. And when there's something that will impact so many people, it shouldn't be just a willy-nilly announcement. Okay, Lisa can hear me. Thank you, Lisa.
consultant, I don't know how you would keep up with all this stuff. But anyway, there are 4 big updates that are going to be occurring on March 1st. So none of these changes are occurring right now. They will be happening on March 1st. So at least you can get kind of familiar with the changes now and figure out if it's something that you are going to have to worry about. So the first thing,
That's true. We've seen some MLMs where they give them 30 days notice, or like 31, didn't they? Was 31, did 31 close immediately? Did they immediately shut their doors? I don't know if they did, or Epicure. I think Epicure immediately shut down. At least they're getting, a two months notice, and they can decide what they want to do. But I don't think that really softens the blow. If something's impacting your income, and you know it's going to, I don't know if having extra notice really impacts your response.
thing, which I think is the thing that's going to affect both customers and consultants alike, is that they're changing the bundle and saves. So you can read through this article if you're a consultant, but basically,
Okay, so my camera's off anyway, so I'm going to try to read this. It's really hard, but effective March 1st, we're completely changing and simplifying the majority of our bundle and save options and repositioning our popular buy 5 get 1 free Sensi bar bundle as something only you can offer. We're introducing a fresh, streamlined approach to discounts. Here's what you can expect. Pick 6, get a 10% discount. It's so hard to read this, but I'm glad we're able to pause it. This will replace the Pick 3, buy 5, get 1 free bundles currently offered. Fragrance flower bundles will remain Pick 3 to save 10%. Scent Circle 3-pack bundles will remain Pick 3 to save 10%. Buy any non-licensed warmer and 6 Sensi bars to save 10%. Buy any diffuser and 6 Sensi oils to save 10%. Buy any Sensi air product and 6 Sensi pod twin packs to save 10%. Classic Clean Laundry Love and Moisture Medley bundles will be available at a 10% discount. What does that say? But with updated product offerings, the following bundles will be discounted: Pick 3 Clean, Pick 3 Laundry, All Sensi Systems, and Perfect Sensi Systems. So what she's going to talk about in detail here is the change to buy 5, get 1 free, and how if someone wants to go onto the website and put in the order themselves, they don't get as good of a deal. And so customers have to jump through more hoops to get the discount that they're all used to. Oh, they're postponing the changes until April. Interesting. Thank you for that, Lisa. I recently bought a plug-in Sensi warmer from someone who quit. Interesting. I'm glad they quit. And I hope it's a good warmer. Hi, Tori. How's it going? We're just learning about the recent changes to Sensi, which in this video they said they're coming March 1st, but Lisa just let us know that it's postponed until April.
basically what it comes down to, and I'm using a beauty blender right now, so hopefully you don't hear it smacking my face right now, but what it kind of boils down to is that if you have a personal website, so every consultant has the opportunity to purchase a website for $15 a month, and it's your own personal website so that you can share that link with anybody and they can order right from your website without you having to do anything, and then you will get credit for those orders. They can attach it to parties. Also, having a website allows you the opportunity to share flash sales, purchase from flash sales.
Yeah, completely blank right now. Let's just sit and wait. There you go. She's talking about the significance, the importance of having a website where it's very convenient for for customers. You can just go to your website, put in their info, order, and then you get credit for the sale. And that's the whole point, right? It's supposed to be convenience. People don't want to have to go through multiple steps to order something honestly so basic. I would understand if it's multiple steps for a home or a new car, but you don't want to have to go through so many steps just to order some nice smelling wax melts for your home. I'm sorry for my shitty connection. Hopefully you guys can still enjoy it.
You can purchase from clearance through a workstation, but you would literally have to search specifically what was in the clearance section. But the only way to see the clearance section, obviously, is to have a website. So there are some incentives to having a website. It's not needed, but there are some
Sorry.
Basically, they are doing away with the bundle and saves on our personal websites. What does that mean? Well, that basically
like I'm so sorry. I don't know what the problem is. I have nothing open. Nothing is wrong. I just feel like my connection is really bad. Can you guys confirm that like you're getting the main gist of it so I stop getting upset? Like even when my screen goes black, like are you guys still getting the main point of what she's saying? Okay, everything will be fine. It's okay. You guys aren't expecting professional production from me, so
going on your website, and he wanted to order a 6-bar pack, which we all incentivize to do
thank you, Anastasia. I appreciate that.
that because it's the best savings. They will no longer have the ability to buy 5, get 1 free. What it's going to be advertised is buy 6 wax bars, get 10% off. This is so bogus. So basically,
so instead of buy 5, get 1 free, they buy 6 and get 10% off. So customers are going to get less value and less product. But she's going to tell us a bit more about the buy 5, get 1 free bundle.
A customer is going to be paying $32.40 US for a 6-pack of wax versus the $30 US that they pay currently. Now,
so they're going to have to be paying, the customers are going to pay like $2 more US for the same 6-pack of wax melts.
They say that this is applying to the majority of the bundle and saves because they're like revamping it as 10% off if you buy a certain amount versus buy a certain amount and get for cleaning and laundry. So that's where you can just get a 3-pack of counter clean, a 3-pack of bathroom cleaner, a 3-pack of Scentsy Fresh. Those convenient bundles will be discontinuing. And then it says all the Scentsy system and Perfect Scentsy systems are discontinuing. And all of that.
Buy that she says it's a lot convenient. All of these convenient bundles not being readily easily available to customers is going to eat into the bottom line of distributors, of those who are actually making some money in Scentsy. They're going to make less money. They're going to have less customers buying these bundles. And for those who are just kind of selling for fun, it doesn't really impact people who are true just hobbyists of Scentsy who are buying the product to get a discount, or who are distributors to get a discount on their product. It's just like on a broad level, it doesn't seem like it would be that big of a deal, but I could see all of these bundles just being discontinued. Instead of buy 5, get 1 free, buy 5. I don't remember exactly what you said. Buy 5, get the 6th 10% off or something like that. Doesn't really make sense.
Basically, whatever bundle and saves they currently have, they're being revamped and redesigned so that it's buy a certain amount, get 10% off. Now, this is just on the website. The buy 5, get 1 free bar. I'm just using the wax bar bundle as an example because it's the most used bundle and most understood bundle. So that's why I keep saying that, but it's affecting all of the product bundles. If you, as a consultant, collect an order from a customer. They give you the money and you place the order yourself through your workstation. Through the workstation, we can offer the buy 5 wax bars, get 1 free through the workstation only.
So customers can continue to get the buy 5, get 1 free bundle, the one that is the most popular, if they go through the extra silly step of giving their distributor their sales rep all of their information, and their sales rep has to go into their back office, put in the order, and then the customer can make that money. And I was listening, or the customer, I'm not talking well, the customer can get that product at that good price. And I've seen lots of people talking about how oftentimes customers will just go onto their website at like midnight, 1 a.m., put in their orders, go to bed, and the distributor doesn't have to do anything, right? But now just customers can't just put in their order at any time of night to get this good deal that they want. They have to go through their distributor, and it just reduces the convenience, right? It's not as convenient to get the good deal, so you're either not going to buy from the Scentsy distributor, or you're going to have to wait. You're not going to buy from the Scentsy distributor, or you're going to go through the web, or you're going to just order off the website and get a shitty deal, or you're going to wait around to talk to your distributor who is going to put in the order for you so you can get the deal. She's going to talk about why Scentsy's doing this, but it just seems silly to further inconvenience the few customers that you do have. Wouldn't you want to keep your customers?
So Scensy's reasoning is that this is going to help the consultant, because then the customer is going to be more apt to give them the order to place so that they can get that free bar versus doing it themselves and only getting 10% off. So in all,
that's not helping the customer though. That's making it less convenient, and you will lose business because of that.
Basically what it means is that customers that place the order themselves, they're going to be paying an extra $2.40 for a 6-pack of wax, basically, versus giving the order to the consultant themselves and ordering it that way. I think it's completely dumb, because the most recent change to the website is that we were always complaining that if you had a customer that just placed an order themselves on the website didn't prompt them to, like if they bought 4 bars of wax, there was no way for the website to prompt them to say, hey, if you pick up 2 more, if you pick up 1 more bar, you can get an additional 1 free. So it had no way to prompt them to do those bundle and saves. So a lot of times customers would be losing out, or they would order 6 bars of wax, but then they'd be paying $36 instead of $30 because they didn't do the bundle and save option. So the most recent change to the website, which I think occurred when the fall catalog came out, choose a wax bar, it immediately gives you a prompt at the top of the page that says add 4 more and get 1 free. And it's doing that for any product that would qualify for a bundle and save savings.
So that's great that the company website gives these prompts, but why give these prompts if people can't get this bundle and save option through the website? That seems a little bit silly. And they're saying it's going to help the distributors more, because the customers have to go to the distributors for the distributor put in the order so they can get the good deal on the bundle. But I'm going to say this 100 times. It's less convenient for the customer, so they're either going to just do it on the website or not purchase from the distributor at all. And Scensy's going to lose money. Yeah, they're going to force interaction with the rep. Yeah, oh, yeah. Hi, Neil. How's it going? How was your ride on Zwift? What is Zwift? Zwift? How do you say it, Neil? Zwift. That's hard. Hard to say. How was it? Was it fun? I think they are doing this to force an interaction with the rep, who will try to talk the customer into buying additional products. And later she's going to talk about encouraging more parties. So people are all together in a house, and the distributor is like manually taking the orders from everyone there. But I'm not going to go to a party to look at wax melts. If I want wax melts, I'm going to just order it online. I'm not going to go to someone's house. I feel like the party model in MLM is very, very outdated.
Which we absolutely loved. And it's fantastic because it was reminding people, and I'm pretty sure that it was helping consultants get, a little bit more added to their orders, because customers were realizing, oh, if I spend $6 more, I get a free bar or whatever. So if they were so gung-ho about adding those changes, why the heck would you take it away? And I'm sorry, at that point, why should we even have a website? Like, what?
Why would you take it away? Yes, if you go through all that trouble of adding prompts to your website, encouraging people to take advantage of the bundle and saves, why would you take the bundle and save option away on the website? It doesn't make any sense. She's like, why even have a website? Brilliant, brilliant question. Why would we? Because she's gonna say, I should just let her fucking talk. Sorry. She's gonna say shortly that the flash sales are kind of shitty now, and it doesn't really benefit you to have a website for the flash sales. The whole point of a website in an MLM is for people to go to and easily and efficiently purchase the products that they like. And now they can't even go purchase the very popular bundle and saves, so why have a website? Yeah, do you think distributors are going to stop to get rid of their websites if they decide to stay in Scentsy?
What's the whole freaking point of having a website? So that way I don't have to do anything. Someone can just go on my website, place an order, pick out what they want, have it shipped to their house, put in their credit card information. They don't have to worry about their credit card information getting hacked or any of this other shit. And they're not going to be able to get the same amount of savings as my mom, who is my local customer, that just hands me her order and says, just order it for me the next time you close at a party. Like, how is that fair? That's showing favoritism. That is showing
And that's a good
customers that
point
your dollar
because
doesn't,
if you have people who are local to you, your customers are local, they can just tell you when they go over to your house for coffee or they see you at dance lessons, they can just tell you what they want and give you their credit card information. But if your customers aren't local to you, it's going to be a lot harder. It's going to be a lot harder to do that. You might have to do it over the phone, and not a lot of people are going to want to give out their credit card information over the phone. I think I would do that if it's like my family, other than like my bank, of course, but they would already know my credit card information. I'm only doing that to with like my husband and my parents and my sister. Nobody else needs to have my credit card over the phone. And a lot of people would have anxiety about doing that, about their credit card info being hacked. So why make people jump through all of these hoops? It doesn't make any sense. Swift, but a Z, then an S. What? Swift, but a Z, then an S. Oh, I don't understand. Either way, cool. It's an online cycling platform that connects you to other cyclists worldwide. Ooh, let's look at that. I like biking. Zwift. What is Zwift? It's not telling me. It's just telling me it's an app. Sorry, rabbit trail. How does it connect you to other cyclists? Cool. I love that. So can you like ride with other people? How does that work? It's not a very good website. I just want to find the answer quickly. That's super cool. Love that. Was it fun? Do you get to pick how long your rides are or like how hard they are? Hello, Mr. Ranger Lab. Nice to see you. Thank you for listening and for joining.
your order doesn't matter to me. Like, so that's one change. That's definitely going to be affecting customers. It's definitely going to be affecting consultants. I feel like a lot of consultants are going to be reevaluating whether they're going to keep a website. I certainly am, because I mean, $15 a month, and then the only reason to have a website now is just for flash sales and clearance. Which, let's all think we got one good one out of 2024, like one good flash sale.
It's interesting that the flash sales have been sucking, according to this woman. You would think if you want to make more revenue, you would have better sales. But if you're not making any money, maybe you can't afford to put your products on sale, right? But yeah, Lisa is probably right that they're trying to force interactions with the reps, and then the reps can pressure the customers into purchasing more. This seems like such a counterintuitive policy to implement. Yeah, encourage more parties, encourage more interaction with the reps, probably.
That is bulletin number one. Not too happy with it. I just think it's absolute bullshit. The second change to hostess rewards. So
Okay, we're going to try to read this again. We're making changes to host rewards effective March 1st or April 1st. We're raising the minimum party qualification amount to, I don't know what that word is. Maybe to compound with the new activity requirement of 250 points in personal retail volume. Subsequent host reward tiers have been updated to account for this change. I'm trying real hard. I'll read it over here. You'll notice that host deals has replaced half-price credits in the spring-summer 2025 catalog. Here's the new host rewards breakdown. Party total 250 to 400, host credit of $25 to $40. Tier 2, 400 to 600, you get a credit of 40 to 50.99. I can't read that, but we get the gist. So she's going to tell us how the requirements for your revenue that you make at your Scentsy parties goes up for you to get the host credit. So people who are hosting these Scentsy parties, they're making less, they're getting less credits, and they're getting less for all of their efforts of hosting this party.
They've done this in the past. This isn't the first time that they've changed the party tier amounts in Scentsy. It used to be like $150 to reach the first party tier. So
interesting. It used to be $150 to reach the first party tier to get around. Well, I don't know. I can't remember if they changed the host credit, but it used to be $150 to get 25 to $39.99. I'm not quite sure what that. I think that says 25 to $39.99. You used to only need to sell a total of $150 to get that credit, and now it's $250. And they're increasing it. Like this is the increased amount.
Oh, the fact that they're changing it again, I mean, it's not uncommon for them, but I feel like it's going to be a lot harder for newer consultants or consultants that are just, their own customer to be able to take advantage of party rewards. So currently, you have to hit $200 in collective orders on a party link to reach the first level of rewards, which is 1/2 off item, and then 10% of the dollar amount for the party total in free credit. And then obviously the party tiers increase as your party total goes up. So like 350 would be the start of the second tier, 500 is the start of the third tier, and 1,000 is the start for the fourth tier, which is the final tier. I've always advertised and said that getting a party.
Sorry for my bad connection. I'm sorry. So currently it is $200 to get to the first tier to get to get this amount in credit. And so I think she said 10% of the total party revenue is what you would get in credits. So the lowest threshold has changed. Yeah, making it harder for new consultants to make revenue from their parties, and for hosts to actually get some credit from the effort that they put in to host said party. So potentially less people are going to want to host these parties.
Best value because you're getting 3 half off items, and then you were getting $75 in free product instead of $50.
So bad. I'm sorry, friends. So you're getting 3 half off items and then credit. And we've heard people talk about how much effort it takes to host these parties. And I feel like we should actually be getting paid. Seems a little silly that we're only getting half price on already very expensive products when you have to like get food, supplies, decorations. Maybe you have to travel. It's gas. If you have children, you might need to get a babysitter. Maybe you're missing work. It's just a lot of time and money and effort goes into these. And I feel like the hosts of these parties should be paid, right? They should be paid. American Z, like buzz, then whiffed. Zwift. What's American Z? Is it Z or Z? I feel like I say Z, but Canadian but in Canada it might be Z. I don't know. American Z like buzz, then whiffed. Zwift. Okay. I'm not making any sense today. I'm sorry, but that's really cool. And I'm still curious. I'm going to look into this after. How are you connected to other people? And are you doing a ride with someone in Spain or Peru or something? Like, is it that? Like, are you connected with people on the other side of the world? Right? That's interesting. American is Z. Gotcha. Okay. I've always said Z.
Because normally it would be like 10%, right? Well, now, starting March 1st, it's now $250 to hit the first tier, $400 for the second tier, $600 for the third tier, and then over $1,000 for the fourth tier. So they're not really changing anything for the fourth tier, which is fine. I'm appreciative of that. But the other tiers are being affected. So what does that mean?
So they're not just changing the bottom, they're changing all the tiers except for the very top. So people are going to make less credits on these parties for the same amount of effort. It doesn't make any sense. Anastasia has always said Zed. That's funny.
It basically means that just plan on keeping your party links open a little bit longer.
Okay, all that shit I was just saying about more time and effort being put into your parties, and she just said keep your party links open even longer. I don't know much of anything about Scentsy, but I'm going to take that back because maybe the parties are all virtual. Maybe they're not actually in person. But even so, why are you going to host a virtual in-person party if you're going to get less credits from it? It doesn't make any sense.
Then you're just going to have to make sure you add another $50 warmer to the order, because that's really what it boils down to, is a $50 warmer. Like the price of a $50 warmer is going to be make it or break it for the first party tier. So it's not a huge change. I honestly don't understand why they have to increase it, but they're going to do what they're going to do. So this is just a change we're all going to have to deal with come March 1st. So that's like the lesser of the blow. Okay, this is the one.
All right, let's try to read this. Which screen should I try? Over here. Effective March 1st, a few business rules are changing concerning the number of points in personal retail volume needed for active status, commission percentages, and monthly sales bonuses. The PRV requirement to earn active status is increasing from 200 PRV in 1 month to 250 PRV in 1 month. When they're talking about PRV, in MLMs, you have points that are assigned to certain products, and when you sell or buy those products you get a certain number of points. Once a consultant reaches 1,000 lifetime PRV, they qualify for 25% commission on their sales and are now promised the title of certified. Going forward, any certified and active consultant who is not active or certified and above consultant who is not active in a given month, 250 plus PRV, will be paid a 20% commission on their sales for that month. The PRV requirement to earn the 5% monthly sales bonus is increasing from 2,000 PRV in 1 month to 2,500 PRV in 1 month. So if you want to get your bonus, you have to sell more in 1 month. So it's even harder to get your bonus. Because of these changes, we need to update the independent consultant agreement, also known as the Scentsy standards. When you log into your workstation after the updated independent consultant agreement has been posted, you'll be prompted by a pop-up to view and accept the updated agreement. Because this is a legal agreement, you must accept the changes to continue to access the workstation. Okay, so making it harder for people to be active in a certain month, making it harder for you to get certain bonuses, and then you have to re-sign your Scentsy agreement. Right? So it doesn't really make sense to have a virtual party. That's a really good point. Does anyone know if Scentsy parties are virtual?
Consultants are pissed off about. Well, actually, I think it's a toss-up between the bundle and saves and then this one. So the commission and the requirements to stay an active consultant are changing on March 1st. So currently, I'll go over what the current requirements are. So currently, to stay an active consultant, you need to sell $200, at least $200 in a month within a calendar year. So within a 12-month time period, one of those months you have to sell more than $200.
And that's referring to the first point here. You have to sell $200 worth of PRV points in 1 month to be active, which I assume that means you likely need to be active to get your paycheck. And we've seen often in MLMs, people will buy products so they can remain active so they can get paid. And we know that just eats into your income. So from 200 to 250 PRV in 1 month.
And then you're active for a whole year. Okay. Most of us that are wax addicts here on YouTube, that are our own customers, probably wouldn't have a problem hitting that, especially when it's a month that your club comes out.
Isn't that interesting? Most of us who are our own customers would not have a problem hitting 250 PRV. That's a lot of money. Let's see if we can quickly see Scentsy PRV. I want to know how much 250 PRV is in dollars for Scentsy. Do you guys happen to know? What is PRV in Scentsy? I don't want to click on this video. I want to know. It doesn't really matter that much. Generally, it's $1 for 1 PRV point. So we could probably assume it's approximately, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, $250 that you need to buy or sell in 1 month over a calendar year to remain active and get your paychecks.
I know for me, between my mom and me, when we have a club come out, that's usually when I get active. And
when we have a club come out, that's when I get active. Does anyone know what a Scentsy club is? I'm just Googling it quick. Running out of your favorite Scentsy products can be a nightmare. Scentsy Club lets you schedule regular shipments of Scentsy consumables, aka the stuff that runs out, delivered directly to you, so you get it before disaster strikes. You create a subscription and choose your products. You choose your shipping schedule. Take advantage of club exclusive perks such as always get my bar. If we discontinue a Scentsy bar that's in your subscription, we'll keep making it just for you as long as you keep it in your order. New Scentsy Club rewards and referral program. When you shop Scentsy Club for yourself or for friends and family who then order from Scentsy Club, you'll earn points you can use toward orders in club or anywhere on your consultant's personal website. You earn 1 point for every $1 you spend in Scentsy Club. Earn 2 points for every $1 your referred members spend in Scentsy Club. Earn 25 points, you get $1 off. 500, you get $20 off. 1,000, you get $40 off, and so on. So when she says she has a Scentsy Club, she says that's how she remains active. So when she has a subscription being sent to her house for her own use, she gets at least her 250 PRV, or when her mom orders through her club, she gets a certain percentage. Interesting. I didn't know what Scentsy Club was. Share this tab. Okay, let's keep going.
Usually sell a lot in September when the fall and winter catalog comes out. That's usually when I have back.
I'm sorry, my connection sucks. Yes, it does.
Going on at the same time that month, and that's my most lucrative month as a consultant. Other than that, it's just sprinkle orders throughout the year. So that's how to stay active. And then the commission once you hit certified status as a consultant, you, for your lifetime, will get 25% off, 25% in commissions on your orders, regardless if you only sell $5 or $500. You're always getting the 25% commission. Okay, and that's once you hit certified status. Now,
once you hit certified status, you always get 25% commission. So remember that. Certified, you get 25% commission.
Now, they are saying that if only do you have to be active.
I'm sorry, my connection's terrible.
In a given month. But you have.
So every time I fucking pause it, it blacks out. So instead of what it used to be before, you have 1,000 lifetime PRV, and you become a certified consultant, you automatically get 25%. Even if you do the qualification for certified consultant, you still have to be selling the 250 PRV. It seems like every single month in order to get your 25% commission. So it's going to be a lot harder to maintain your 25% commission on your sales. So it's harder to remain active, and it's harder to get your 25% commission. I feel like this is really fucking over a lot of distributors. So I hit my mic, and a lot of people are probably going to leave. What do you guys think?
If you don't sell 250 PRV, let's just say you only sell 205%.
And your commission is based off of you being able to first do your 1,000 lifetime PRV and then being able to sell 250 PRV every single month. And if you drop your 250 PRV, then you only get 20% commission. So I feel like maybe I'm going to try to let it play for longer, because every time I pause it, my screen blacks out. So I'm going to just let it play.
Okay. And they are changing the tier. So there's like an extra 5% bonus that you can get. And that was usually if you sold $2,000 or more for the month. Now that's going up to $2,500. So in order to get that extra 5% monthly sales bonus, you have to sell $2,500. Oh my God. There's so many of the same numbers. It is so freaking confusing. So in order to get the 5% extra monthly sales bonus, you have to sell now 20.
I'm sorry. I feel like I want to continue, but I'm also really frustrated because I don't know how much you guys are able to actually hear from me, and I'm getting annoyed. We'll just continue because we have like 11 minutes left, and she's talking faster, so it's probably like 6 minutes, 7. A lot of people have already left because of the changes. Yeah, I bet. Harder to get your 5% sales bonus, harder to get your 25% commission, harder to remain active. So this is going to eat into the people who are lucky enough to actually make money in Scentsy. They're going to make less money. This is going to really impact them. Thank you, Anastasia. I'm getting really annoyed because I did everything right to prepare, like make sure I could run this video, and it's just not working. Can you imagine just waking up and seeing this if you're one of the people who are lucky enough to make money? I would hope that people might look at this, think critically, and say, I don't want to work for Scentsy anymore. I want to leave the industry. But we know a lot of people are going to see this go from Scentsy to another company, and they're going to think that their new company is life-changing, is the only stable MLM company, and that's not the case. She's going to talk later about how a lot of companies are going to affiliate, are shutting their doors, and she's wondering if maybe Scentsy is going to go in that route because of these changes. It's a good question.
Versus 2,000 PRV, which is what it currently is now. So those are the changes. Now, they didn't say anything about the time frame changing, like how, being active, once in a 12-month period. They really didn't say anything about that. So I don't know if those things are changing or not. The article doesn't say anything about it. So I'm not sure if the same time frames are going to change, because I also know if you have a team, I think you have to be active.
So she said that she doesn't know if the timelines of staying active are going to change, because currently you have to have 250 PRV in 1 month over a calendar year to be active. She thinks it's going to stay the same, is what she said, in case you missed it.
So, yeah. I don't know how I feel about these changes, because I feel like I know why they're doing it. Okay. I think I know why they're doing it. And I don't know if it's for them to try to stay in the game longer. But if you think about it, all of these other MLM companies, they're either folding or they're switching over to an affiliate model. And by affiliate model, I mean that there's no like team structure anymore.
Let me wait. She's wondering if since he's going to go to an affiliate model, which means that a component and people aren't going to be able to feed off of their minions, is what she said, which is very interesting. She doesn't seem like she's a big team builder in Scentsy, but I appreciate the awareness that she has about the unethical aspects of building a team in your MLM. And I hope this woman, she seems very intelligent. She put together a good video with good solid information. I hope she's able to reflect on this, take her time between now and March 1st or April 1st to think about whether or not she wants to continue. Think critically, not let people get in her head who are saying anyone speaking out against this, they're just negative. You just need to be positive. Hopefully she understands that it's important to think through things slowly and critically, and it's okay to not be positive all the time, especially when the company that you trust, that you're really invested in, just pulls the rug out from under you, because not only are they messing up with customers, they're messing up how people make money through their team. And a lot of people, Lisa said, a lot of people have already left because of these changes. So we've gotten through the main changes. So I'm going to give it another chance. And if it's not working, I think we could just wrap it up, because I really just wanted to talk about the changes. So we'll try one more time, and then we might end early.
You only get commission in an affiliated model from your own sales and your own sales only. So a lot of companies are switching over to that. I mean, 31 just shut down, on the 31st of December. So they're no longer a business. I know Mary Kay has been having issues. I think they may have switched to an affiliated model. I know Beachbody did. There's Monistat. No, not Monistat. Oh my God. That is a vagina cream. Jesus Christ. Whatever that M1 is, I don't know. But there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them that are switching to the affiliate model because the MLM ones that are making the money.
Okay, we're going to be done. Very frustrating. I'm so sorry, friends. So remove this. Okay. My thing just fucking paused. Like my timer just stopped for like 5 seconds there. But we get the gist. We know what the changes are, which is what I was really hoping to do. The first part we learned is the bundle and saves are changing. People can no longer just conveniently go onto their rep's website, put in the information, and get the buy 5 bars, get 1 free. If they want to just do it on the website in a convenient manner, they're going to get a shittier deal, and they can only get that good deal if they go through their distributor, which is really shitty. So you're making it harder for your customers to be your customers, and you're making it so they get shitty ass deals, which doesn't really make sense to me. But Lisa's already said maybe it's a way just to force interaction between the customer and the distributor, so the customer will be pressured to make more money. We learned that the hostess rewards are a lot shittier now, that it's harder to get the same level of rewards, that 3 of the 4 tiers, like the thresholds that you need to sell in your party to make money, have increased. So it's harder to make not it's harder to get your payment of shitty ass credits for Scentsy products. And finally, we learned about the different commission requirements. We learned it's harder for you to stay active now, which is what you need to do in order to get paid. We learned that it's harder to get your 25% commission bonus, and it's harder to get your 5% sales bonus now. So they're fucking with the customers, they're fucking with the parties, and they're fucking with the consultants' pay. And she's talking about how it's a big trend in MLM now where companies are making less revenue. They are realizing that the MLM business structure is not sustainable, it's not lucrative, which is so funny because Carl Deichler has told us that for the last couple of years, Beachbody is just going downhill. But at Summit, at events, did he say we're not making any money? Did he say I'm worried about the customers, about the company's future? No. He said, this is the best opportunity. You're going to make money here. I can't wait for you to join. So it's interesting. It's interesting how apparently all of these companies are suffering, but they're still saying it is the best income producing opportunity for your average person. What else? So she's wondering if Scentsy is going to go to an affiliate model. It could just close its doors like 31 did. We did a video on 31 closing its doors recently. This is a trend. It's happening more often. I hope this woman realizes that Scentsy could go down the exact same path as 31 and Beachbody, and she should leave. She can still buy wax melt products that smell good, that make her feel happy from elsewhere. Go on. Let's go on to Etsy. Let's go on to Etsy right now. Etsy. Etsy. How do you spell Etsy? Etsy. I'm just going to go onto Etsy and I'm going to type in wax melts. I bet you there are wax melts. Yeah, telling the truth would be a poor sales pitch, for sure. For sure. You know what? I always get really confused with how to spell Etsy. Okay, maybe this isn't going to work. I always get confused because I think of the K-pop group ITZY. And I'm like, is that how you spell Etsy? I always think Etsy is ITZY. Do you guys know ITZY? Do you know this group? This K-pop group? Okay, we're gonna look. Just make sure there's nothing. Ugh, stop. I'm not showing a video, internet. So look at all these wax melts on Etsy. Look at all these wax melts. Lovely. Look at all of this. Bubblegum wax melts. Little waffle wax melt. How cute is that? Look how pretty this is. That's beautiful. Scentsy should go retail. They make decent products. Yes. I don't know that group. I'm definitely out of the loop on current music. I feel like certain K-pop groups aren't super popular in North America. I feel like Etsy is probably one of the smaller ones. But yeah, whenever I try to spell Etsy, I think about Itsy and I get confused. My point with this is that if you buy from Etsy, you are likely supporting an actual small business owner that's still going to be high quality products that are adorable. Look at this. Look how cute that is. Go to Etsy, buy your products from Etsy. Just buy your products from Etsy. I hope this woman realizes she can get similar products for cheaper elsewhere, that it's just going to continue going downhill with Scentsy, and this is just the beginning. Because she sounds really smart, and she's gonna. We didn't make it through the video, but she tells people listening to not rush into any decisions, to ignore the people who are shaming those who are asking questions about these changes, who are worried. Just trust. She's telling us to trust our instincts, to take our time and make a good decision. And I really appreciate that. I really think she sounds like a very smart person, and I hope she gets out of Scentsy. So that's all I have for today. Thank you to my friends for sticking it out through the annoying technical difficulties. I'm sorry we weren't able to finish the video. I'll link it here, and you guys can watch the rest of it if you'd like. I don't remember where we ended, but I think the main thing is you can go to the chapter that's labeled My Thoughts. And then there's a link. You can copy and paste it, or just Happily Scented Life. Yeah, just go to Happily Scented Life and you can watch the rest of the video. There you go. The only K-pop I know are BTS and Blackpink. Nice. Nice, yeah. I really like K-pop. I love K-pop. You're welcome, Mr. Ranger Lab. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I had fun, even though I was frustrated. I appreciate you all. I will see you next week for a stream, and I hope you have a great evening. Bye!